if your hair is frizzy and you're having a lot of trouble with styling and with frizz and you're just tired of it, then I want to introduce you to Brazilian Blowout. So this treatment is going to help eliminate frizz by at least 50%, and it's going to help cut down your styling time by at least 50%. The treatment lasts between 3 and 4 months with proper home care, and that means using the Brazilian Blowout products at home. And there is a shampoo and conditioner along with an ionic bonding spray, which is the same spray that we use to finalize the treatment here in the salon. And you want to have that at home to reactivate it anytime you wash your hair. It's kind of like a detangler. It's very lightweight, it's gentle, and it makes your hair detangle very easily, but it is reactivating the treatment every time you use it. So that's why it's important to maintain with that. So on average, most of our guests get a Brazilian Blowout every 3 to 4 months, and it helps cut down your blow dry time. It helps basically give you a salon blowout at home. The way when you do it, it's gonna look how we do it before you get the blowout. So it just makes it a lot easier. It makes cuts down on your frustration, cuts down on how long it takes to blow dry. And then the best part is it also helps block out humidity. So when you are out and about and it's humid outside, you don't have to stress or worry, or if you get rained on or it's drizzling, you don't have to worry about basically your hair growing with the humidity and freaking out and feeling like you're gonna turn into a pumpkin. So this is why our clients love Brazilian Blowout. This is why it's been a staple in our salon. And if you're not sure if this is the right product service for you, then feel free to book a consultation and we can go over all of your concerns. And another thing to note is that Brazilian Blowout is actually customizable. So there are times that we have clients who have like a cowlick in a certain area, or maybe their underneath is a lot more of a tighter curl, or maybe a certain area might be a tighter curl. Then we always approach the hair in each section. So if there's a certain area that is tighter and we want to basically make the hair a little more uniform, we may iron and go over those areas a little bit more so that we can make all of the hair flow better. And so that's the beautiful part about a Brazilian Blowout, is that it's completely customizable, not just from person to person, but from section to section. So some areas we will go in and do a little bit more tension and more passes, so that will allow that hair or that curl to elongate a little bit more. And then in other areas, maybe we want more volume, so we'll over direct and put less tension and less passes on those areas. And so that is another reason why it's really important that whoever does your Brazilian Blowout, it's not just about smoothing or flattening out the hair, it's about truly taking the time and consideration for each area of the head on each person to make sure that whatever your concerns are or whatever your challenges are, that those are being addressed specifically, and that make sure that you understand, like, it's not a one size fits all, and we can customize it and we can manipulate it so that basically the goal, in my opinion, is to create a more fluid effect with the hair, so that way you're not feeling like different parts of your head are doing different things. So if that sounds like something that would interest you and you're in the San Antonio or Boerne area, feel free to book a consultation. If you're not in San Antonio or Boerne, you can save this for your stylist and make sure you ask all the questions that we just covered to make sure that you are getting the right service for your needs, and make sure that you ask to see the actual bottle, because you can say Brazilian Blowout, but that doesn't mean it is a Brazilian Blowout. So make sure you can see the bottle when they're taking it out and putting it into their bowl, just so you know that that's the product that actually was used. Because anytime I have a client who said in the past they had it done and they didn't have good results. They didn't actually see the product. And so my inclination is to think that maybe a different product was used. So just stay aware, but hope that was helpful. And if you need any help, drop them in the comments.